Yes! Welcome to the KK Petty TV.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel.
We do doll videos, Roblox, baking, and vlogs.
We also do short films such as The Story of Crazy Face, and we also do Talking Hot Show.
A special thank you to Blue Blood Sports TV. Thank you so much for your support. We will continue to work hard and bring you more content. Bye!
Hi, my name is Heather the Heat Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda the Real Deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney,
And I'm Janita.
and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe and undefeated rising lightweight superstar boxer King Ryan Garcia go at it via social media after Ryan Garcia continues to call out Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather promotional fighter Gervonta Tank Davis, who's a 2-division world champion, undefeated, currently the WBA lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia has been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis for quite some time. At one point in time, his promoter, who's a rival to legendary 5-division superstar, former pound-for-pound king, Floyd Money Mayweather, who is Mayweather Promotions company, has Gervonta Tank Davis. He is a rival, a direct rival to Golden Boy Promotions CEO and promoter, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya, right? So it seems like their rivalry has trickled down to this fighters' rivalry. And ironically enough, Ryan Garcia is a rising Mexican fighter, and Gervonta Tank Davis is a rising African-American fighter. They have similar traits. Ryan Garcia is a very, very tall lightweight. He's 5'10". Gervonta Tank Davis is shorter than Floyd Mayweather, who was 5'8". Gervonta Tank Davis is about 5'5", 5'6". But with that said, you know, they have traits. Obviously, Gervonta Tank Davis is a southpaw. Floyd Mayweather, an orthodox fighter. But with that said, right, he's explosive, he's flashy, you know, and it's a lot of similarities when comparing the two. So Ryan Garcia has been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis for quite some time. And at one point in time, Oscar De La Hoya stated that he don't believe that Ryan Garcia was ready to face a Gervonta Tank Davis, a fighter on the level of Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is older than Ryan Garcia. He's 25 years of age. Ryan Garcia, I believe, is 21, 22 years of age. So he's older. And at the time when he first initially started calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, Oscar De La Hoya stated that he believes that Gervonta Tank Davis is too far advanced for Ryan Garcia. He says that he's too much of a beast right now. He's explosive with too much skills. Oscar De La Hoya said that Gervonta Tank Davis is an absolute animal. He's an absolute beast, and he felt like Ryan Garcia wasn't on that level as of yet at the moment. Now, Oscar De La Hoya has since changed his tune as Ryan Garcia has teamed up with Saul Canelo Alvarez, another Oscar De La Hoya fighter who's also a 4-division Mexican world champion superstar boxer. And some people call him the face of the sport of boxing. So he's teamed up with him and his trainer, Reynoso, Ryan Garcia has. And he has grown. You can see the growth. You can see the growth in his body. He's grown into his man body. You know, he's sitting down on his punches. He's disciplined. So obviously he looks a lot different today's time. And Oscar De La Hoya changed his tune. Oscar De La Hoya stated that let's make the fight happen. He feels confident right now that Ryan Garcia has made enough improvements that he could be successful against Gervonta Tank Davis. Not to mention, Gervonta Tank Davis missed weight when he moved up to 135 to the full-fledged lightweight division and faced off against Yoriokas Gamboa. He missed weight his first time moving up 5 pounds. He also missed weight at one point in time when he lost his belt on the scale. So I believe that they're looking at the fact that they feel like he's not disciplined and he's not focused on the sport. He's not dedicated to the sport, and they could take advantage of that, right? Not to mention that Ryan Garcia has almost a 5-inch height advantage, and he has an extensive reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. So I think that they're looking at those tangibles, and they're saying to themselves, with his growth, that they feel comfortable putting Ryan Garcia in the ring with him as of right now. Like I stated, once upon a time, this was not the case. And so with that said, you know, Ryan Garcia still is on his onslaught towards Gervonta Tank Davis. He continues to call him out. He continues to try and put pressure on him to try to make the fight happen. Leonard Ellerbe has dove into this conversation. He said it was cute at once upon a time. He says now it's just getting downright corny. And he says that your own trainer, Reynoso, said that you weren't physically ready. Yes, Oscar De La Hoya is saying now, is speaking a different tune, but your trainer said that you're not physically ready to make it happen. So now he said that, you know, it's getting corny, it's getting old now, and you need to go ahead and quit while you're ahead. Ryan Garcia has stated that everybody feels like Gervonta Tank Davis is just going to blow through him and walk through him. That's not going to be the case at all whatsoever. This is what Ryan Garcia had to say. So Ryan Garcia is stating that, you know, he feels like he's going to be successful against Gervonta Tank Davis. But like I said, oddly enough, he's always felt like he was going to be successful against Gervonta Tank Davis, even before Oscar De La Hoya was on board and was a believer, right? So Leonard Ellerbe said, LOL, nice kid, but it's all cap. He said it's getting kind of corny now. Your own trainer even said, and everyone, his trainer told everyone what's up. He ain't ready, right? This is what Leonard Ellerbe said. Ryan Garcia said, Gervonta Tank Davis thinks he's going to walk right through me. I know he won't. Hashtag make the fight, right? So, you know, they continue to go back and forth via social media. You got to look at social media. I'm not going to read every single quote, you know, but they continue to go back and forth. And Ryan Garcia truly wants this fight. Like I said, Bernard Hopkins, who's a co-promoter with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions, or he has stocks in Golden Boy Promotions, he, at once upon a time, didn't like the fight for Ryan Garcia. Now he's singing a different tune. So I believe that they see something in Gervonta Tank Davis. Like I said, it has to be the fact that they feel like he's just not disciplined, and they could take advantage of that. And, you know, they like the growth in Ryan Garcia and the confidence, because he's always been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis for whatever reason. He's hesitant to call out Devin the Dream Haney, undefeated WBC lightweight superstar boxer. He's hesitant to call out undefeated IBF lightweight superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez. He's never truly called out unified 3-division world champion Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko. You know, it's just Gervonta Tank Davis. He's fixated on fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, and he truly feels that he can expose Gervonta Tank Davis and beat Gervonta Tank Davis. I think that Floyd Mayweather needs to make this fight happen, right? If he's asking for it, never mind if he have the experience or he's too green. Make it happen. Gervonta Tank Davis is 25 years of age. There's also people, you read the comments, they're saying that Gervonta Tank Davis continues to fight guys that's featherweights and divisions below him, as Ryan Garcia continues to step up in competition, you know, and it's time. Like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis is 25 years old. Ryan Garcia is 22 years old. So if they feel like they're confident that he could accomplish and beat Gervonta Tank Davis, then Floyd Mayweather needs to make it happen. Why not? Right? It's a big fight. It's a big fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. It's a big fight for the sport of boxing. So make it happen, right? Gervonta Tank Davis will be 26 years old in November. So he's not getting any younger, okay? And it's time for him to step up in his competition, right? I believe that he's going to beat Ryan Garcia. I think that he's explosive enough. I think he's athletic enough. And I think he could capitalize on it. Ryan Garcia is 21 years of age. He'll be 22 in August. He's not even 22 years of age yet. So it's time for Gervonta Tank Davis to make it happen. Ryan Garcia seems to be on the verge of fighting Jorge Linares. And then he could possibly be facing, the likes of maybe a Gary Russell, maybe he wants Teofimo Lopez. You know, he's on his way to having these big fights, and I think it's time now for Gervonta Tank Davis to also step up in competition. Point blank and period. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis will beat Ryan Garcia. But like I said, Ryan Garcia is growing every day, right? As far as experience, he's 5'10". He has a 70-inch arm reach advantage, 20-0, 17 by way of knockout, right? So he's garnering more and more experience. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis fighting Leo Santa Cruz, I think that he's going to blow Leo Santa Cruz out the water. Leo Santa Cruz, he's going to go back down in weight. Gervonta Tank Davis is 23-0, 22 by way of knockout. He stands 5'5.5", 67.5-inch arm reach. So like I said, Ryan Garcia has a clear height advantage and reach advantage over him. And I think that he has faster hands, but he's flat-footed. And I think Gervonta Tank Davis is more explosive. But what that said is Gervonta Tank Davis moved up to 135. Now he's going to be moving back down to 130 to fight Leo Santa Cruz, who's coming up from 126 and had one fight at 130. So you had one fight at 135. He had one fight at 130. And now you're going down, back down in weight to fight him. But all of the big fights are at 135. So it's essentially, these are not these are not moves that I think are going to help Gervonta Tank Davis grow into the superstar boxer that they believe he can be, the pay-per-view cash cow, right? Beating Leo Santa Cruz is not going to do it. We already saw Leo Santa Cruz lose to Carl Frampton. So Leo Santa Cruz, yes, is a 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer. I believe this overstated that you need to have a Mexican fighter and bring in the Mexican fan base to sell big fights. But if that's the case, Ryan Garcia popularity is bigger than Leo Santa Cruz. So it would make all the sense in the world, although he hasn't won a world title. Without a world title, right now, currently, Ryan Garcia is more popular than Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz has won world titles in 4 divisions. But Ryan Garcia's star power at 21 years of age is more so than that of Leo Santa Cruz. So it makes all the sense in the world to put him in there with Ryan Garcia if you're looking for star power and to be able to sell a fight. So this is the fight that needs to take place, in my opinion. I think he's going to blow through Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz doesn't have the power. He's far too active and makes too many mistakes for a guy, Tank Davis, and have the skill set and the abilities of Gervonta Tank Davis. He's just going to capitalize on that. I believe that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to capitalize on it. I think he's going to knock Leo Santa Cruz out if he don't knock him down at least twice in the fight and win running away. But a fight that he needs to make is the fight with the Devin Haney's, the Teofimo Lopez, the Lomachenkos, the Ryan Garcias of the world. Those are the fights that need to be made happen. Also, you had Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. come up from 126. He's the world champion at 126. He's coming up. So those are fights also that he needs to tap into. Gary Russell has been calling him out. Tevin Farmer has been calling him out. Ryan Garcia is calling him out. Vasyl Lomachenko is calling him out. Devin Haney is calling him out. Everybody's calling him out, and these are not the fights that's getting made. He's making all the fights opposite of the fighters that's calling him out. And it's time to make these fights happen. Point blank and period. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.